It's me. It's me. It's Opie. Hey, what's up, guys? Opie0909 back here for another video. And I think what I'm going to do, and I mentioned this in my last video, a couple people commented back, so I appreciate that, about just showing off my collection. I did a quick collection video. I guess you would call that a quick collection video. And the first one I made, where it was like my intro to YouTube and my journey to become a blue tuber or a movie tuber or whatever. So I just did a quick go around. I think what I'm going to do is, and I know a bunch of other people have done this, and I don't know, I'm not running out of options for videos. I mean, I just started making videos a couple months ago, but I just thought I'm going to get this out of the way. I know some other guys do it just to kind of keep an update on their own collection for themselves, so they can go back and look at the video and see what they had at this certain period and this certain time and they're collecting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around. I'm going to start with the left, which is I have a Walking Dead shelf. Then I'll go to my wrestling Blu-rays. I'll skip over to DVDs, even though DVDs, I have no problem with collecting DVDs. I mean, I know I used to trash them before, but, and just from watching other guys and just going and looking at different movies, and everything's available on Blu-ray. So sometimes it's fine to get DVDs, especially a lot of seasons. A lot of seasons of shows aren't on Blu-ray and they're only on DVD. So there's no harm. There's nothing wrong with collecting DVDs. So I'll skip over them though, because I know, the new thing right now, I mean, Blu-rays are what's it. They're what's happening. They're trendy. So I'll show them off. After that, I have my Ryan Gosling shelf, Batman 3D Blu-ray, which I don't have a ton of, and then just my regular movies. I also might do like a pop collection video. If you would call it that. I'll get better lighting out here. I think I actually might go steal a lamp from my living room. Just take out here. Yeah, I got the shitty room out here. It's like a paneling, like I think this room, just like my bathroom, I think it's kind of stuck in the 70s. I haven't updated any of these rooms. It's a row home in Philly, so I mean, you don't expect much from this. But yeah, here's my Eric Rowe mask, which I guess I can't wear anymore because I don't really have a long enough beard. Hopefully someday. But yeah, so I'll stop talking. I'm gonna make these quick. I'm gonna try to maybe break it into, I don't know, I would think like 4 or 5 parts maybe. Hopefully no more. I'm not really going to talk about a lot of things. I'm just going to kind of go through, show them, and that's that. I don't have a ton of stuff, but enough that I don't want to make a million videos. So I'm going to stop this here, and I'll get back, and I'll start with my Walking Dead shelf. Apologies, too, for the dust. I was too lazy to dust before I just decided to make this video. So the shelves are kind of dusty. I'll dust them post video. All right, so stay tuned. All right, so I think for this first shelf here, at least my Walking Dead shelf, I don't think I'm going to need any kind of extra lighting source. I definitely will for my other shelves. They get kind of low to the ground, and they go kind of deep back, and yeah, it's really, really dark back there. So I'll try to figure out some kind of thing, maybe a lamp or something, like I said earlier. But anyway, let's just get to it. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. Kind of the same thing everybody else kind of does and has done, but again, it's something for me just to keep, get a remembrance, but and not even memories, but just to keep tabs on my own collection. So this is where I was October of 2016. Let's see where I am the next time I do a collection video. But anyway, we'll start off real quick. I got my Walking Dead poster here I've shown off before. I got this from Movie Stop. They did a couple of these posters. I mean, they're closed now. They were owned by, got bought out by Hastings, and obviously Hastings has gone under now. But for a couple, I don't think it was releases. I think they just randomly put these out. But they had a couple posters that they put out exclusively to Movie Stop. So I have a poster here from the prison. So, you got some of the older characters in here. Really cool poster though. You got the governor. There you go. And then obviously I've talked before about how much I dislike Daryl. I'm hoping he kind of fades away and gets his ass beat with that baseball bat, because really not a fan of his. But anyway, we'll start here. Here's just some of the collector's edition. Again, it's dark, but I think it's manageable. So I got, season 2, got the zombie head, the walker head, whatever the hell it is, with the screwdriver, which I had to glue together. Somebody broke it on me. I do, this we can pull it out and it doesn't break. Yeah, there you go. So, screwdriver there. How old was I? I'll shove it right back in there. We already know, too, my camera game is weak, so it might be a little shaky cam. You might see my finger poke in here a couple times, too. But anyway, what do we got here? Then we got season 3, the Governor's Aquarium. Got that there. Then we got season 4, Tree Walker or Tree, whatever you want to call it. I don't remember the official names of all of them. And obviously from you'll see from this thing, I'm a big Walking Dead fan. Not the biggest, but I'm a pretty big Walking Dead fan. I really like the show, like the comics. I mean, I love the comics. But we'll see that as we go down. All right, so there's the first shelf there. Then we go down here, and I've got, you know, the not digibooks, but the, what would you call these? What the hell are they called? They're like digipacks, I guess. Digipack editions or whatever. So you got I got season 1 here. Yeah, I really should have rolled light out here. This is pretty terrible. I actually might just, maybe I'll redo this video. I don't know. Anyway, season 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then I've got, I just bought this not too long ago. It's Rick in the hospital. I don't think it's Mega Blocks. It's some kind of blocks. Actually, I got the box here back here. What is it? Let me pull this out. It is, it's just McFarlane, and it's like a little Lego set hospital door. So I kept the box here just in case I want to take it down. I keep the boxes for a lot. I actually have the boxes for all the collector's editions. I still have the boxes in pretty mint condition up in my my back room upstairs. Anyway, oh, okay, and there's season 5 right there. And then here's, I guess, I collect the figures, and I've talked before about this, but I'm strictly Rick Grimes. I don't collect any other figures. I don't care about any other figures. I'm a big Rick Grimes fan. Obviously, he's the main character, but I've always liked him, reading the comics and just all he's gone through and all he's been through. He's just like, he's such a badass guy. He's the baddest dude. But anyway, trying to enjoy my figure collection. It's Walking Dead right here. Rick Grimes is the first release, series 1 from the TV show. I know this thing was going for like over $100 or something like that a while ago, but I think it's kind of gone down now. I don't think it goes for as much, but got that. Then you go down here and just got more. I got Rick Grimes from the comic. I got the black and white too, because with the comic, I try to get everything black and white because the comic book is in, obviously if you read it's in black and white. So I just feel like the black and white fits. I didn't want the color figure. And then you just got more here. Another Rick Grimes here. What is this? Series 2. And I know there's a bunch of other figures, like different types and different companies put out figures. Like I said before, I still have to get that Skybound figure. I haven't gotten him yet. Rick Grimes right there. What is this here? Series 3. I've got Series 4. Man, this shelf is dusty. Series 6. Some of the series didn't have a Rick Grimes in them, so I obviously skipped them. Series 7. Oops. I'll fix that later. And then we got another Series 7, but this was this is an exclusive to Walgreens, I believe. I thought it said it on here somewhere. I don't know. But Series 7, I think it's a exclusive. And the last one I got, I think I'm behind on a couple, but is Series 8 Rick Grimes. We'll go down here where it's actually really, really dark. And I thought it was really cool. I made this cool bookmark for the comics. When I read the comics, I throw this in there. It just says the dead on there. I thought it was cool. Whatever. And I have the trades. I only collect the trades. I don't collect the individual comics. Obviously, I got started. I think they had just released the first trade paperback. And that's when I got into it. I read got the first trade, and then from there I've been set. I'm a couple behind on it. I don't know if you can see it on there, 24. So I think right now they're up to 26. So I have to get those two. And then I have the, I don't know if they released another issue of this, the Survivor's Guide. This is like issue 1 or whatever we call it. Then I have a couple of the actual novels. What do we got here? I got Rise of the Governor, Road to Woodbury, Fall of the Governor Part 1, and Fall of the Governor Part 2. I thought that was all they had, but I was talking to one of the guys at the comic shop the other day, and apparently there's been more books. So I don't know. I guess I've been out of the loop with Walking Dead related merchandise and books and everything. So I'm a little behind, but I'll catch myself back up. Here's the thing here. I was a little pissed off because I know now they actually sell it in the black and white version. Before I'd actually purchased this, it showed up as a black and white version of it. So I went to the comic shop to get it, and they said the only thing available was the color version. After I bought this, then like a year or something later, maybe not that long, maybe a few months later, black and white version came out. But I'd already bought this, and you know, the comics, you don't really return things at a comic shop, so I'm kind of just stuck with this. But it's more like the Bust Banks, Rick Grimes. This is from the comic. Pretty cool there. Obviously his arm's already gone. Really, really cool, really detailed. Walking Dead there. What else does it say? Yeah, pretty cool. And then, oh, down for the count. Last thing here, just Rick Grimes bobblehead. Pretty cool. All right, so there is the Walking Dead shelf, and then I'm going to try to run through my wrestling Blu-rays real quick. But next up, I got another one of the movie stop posters, the exclusives. I think the Walking Dead is what, 520 out of 600. And the Breaking Bad poster, which it's awesome too. It actually glows in the dark. Let me see if I can. Might be too light. Nah, damn it. Oh well. I'll see if maybe I can get it. It glows in the dark. It's pretty sweet. It's got the whatever the hell it is, not the mosquito. Whatever the thing's behind it. Anyway. So let's go through these. I actually did. I made an Instagram post about this book here Walmart was selling. But it's $14, and I was going to pass on it, but I mean, I really, really wanted it. And then I actually I gave in. I went back to Walmart and actually picked it up. I'm a huge fan of film noir, one of my favorite genres of film. So I had to pick this up. It's a really awesome book, worth the $14, so I'm glad I got it. Anyway, so what do we got here? I've got Season 1, the Collector's Edition of Better Call Saul. I've got Breaking Bad, the complete series, and the barrel. I've got a book. I think I got this from FYE. Breaking Bad, I'm the Danger. And Breaking Bad is actually my favorite TV show of all time. Walking Dead's probably in the top 5. You would think it'd probably be my favorite, all the junk I got. But, yeah, it's top 5. Breaking Bad is my favorite of all time. And then this I'm pretty sure is rare. I actually got this off eBay and paid a couple dollars for it. It's the actual Breaking Bad comic. And I forget when they released this. Was this like an exclusive to somewhere? I don't remember, but I think this is pretty rare. But I got it bagged and boarded there. Take good care of that thing. Some dusty 3D glasses, little skull there. The wife's complete series of Dexter, which she still, from the first video I made, she still hasn't opened it. Got some of like those, I don't know, those vinyl Disney figures. Got Peter Griffin there. My Eric Rowe mask. Here's my one of my favorite posters. It's a Mondo Batman Mask of the Phantasm poster. Really, really nice poster. Alright, we come over here. I got this from Target. Just thought it was pretty cool. Little sign. I think my son made me this, one of them. Here's a healthy, cool rock. Oh, there's my son Landon right there. It's a rock. And I'll move him out of the way. And hopefully we can see these. Go through these pretty quick. But I got Shawn vs. Brett, Greatest Rivalries. Probably one of, if not my favorite, releases from WWE. Was never the biggest Shawn Michaels fan. Up until recently, I became a really big fan of his. I was never big into him when I was younger, and even probably until those matches with The Undertaker. Like, I know he's done a lot of great things, but he was just never a guy that I was really high on. Love Bret Hart. Bret Hart was amazing. He always one of my favorites. I love this guy, but this is a really, really, really good. There's a trash can over there. Really awesome collection here, a set where you just sit down and basically talk about, you know, everything. The Montreal Screwjob, about everything, them being, you know, top guys at the same time and kind of dealing with that. You know, obviously Bret wanted to be the guy, Shawn wanted to be the guy, and, you know, from there on. Got here Bret the Hitman Hart Dungeon Collection. Pretty sweet. Got this guy here, the guy that had a terrible showing at UFC, but you know what? My man showed up. Obviously, he's a name, so he's going to get a chance in UFC, so people trash him. Oh, he shouldn't even have been in there. Whatever. The dude brings in money, and at the end of the day, everything's a business. It's about making money, so he definitely brought money in the UFC. CM Punk. Fantastic documentary. We got Mankind, Mick Foley, looking at, what the hell is this? Oh, For All Mankind, I'm sorry, with Mr. Sacco on there. Got The Rock, Blu-ray. Probably the greatest of all time, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Not my favorite, but I'll admit he's the greatest of all time. Triple H here with The Slip by Kingdom Come. Ultimate Warrior, Ultimate Collection. I'm really behind on these two. I'm so far behind on these damn Blu releases. Undertaker, what is this? 20-0 with The Slip. Get the In Your House. Ladder Match 2. Greatest Era in Wrestling, the Attitude Era. Raw After the Show. Falls Count Anywhere. 50. They had a history of WWE 50. Pretty cool. Best of King of the Ring. Greatest Wrestling Factions. 25 greatest rivalries. So here's, for instance, here I got ECW Unreleased Volume 1. Volume 2, but I don't have Volume 3. I know that thing's been out for a while. Got the NWO set, The Slip there. Got WCW Clash of the Champions with The Slip. And most of these are all awesome. Either documentaries or just match compilations. Great American Bash. Was that United We Stand? Best of Monday Night Raw. Monday Nitro, Volume 2. Got the best of WCW Greatest Pay-Per-View Matches, Volume 1. One of the greatest, like, gimmick matches of all time, War Games. Wish I'd bring that back. Legends of Mid-South. Story of WrestleMania, really good documentary. And then just, I got a bunch of the WrestleManias. So you got, was that 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, which is, came in like, I think it's from Walmart. Yeah, the Voodoo, I think it's from Walmart. And then 31. 32, I know it's Steelbook. I got to get a bunch of those. I don't have any of the Steelbooks, the Dudley Boys or any of them, so I have to get all them. So that'll do it there. Then we'll just go through it. There's my DVDs. We'll start off next. I got some Batman stuff and my drive poster. So take care, guys, and I'll see you in part 2.